As a journalist, you're used to writing about events after they've already happened. You conduct interviews, do research, and work really long hours to connect the dots. But as an outsider, it's very rare that you get a chance to become part of a story, to see it unravel before your eyes. And sometimes, what you find makes it all worth it and changes your life forever. Here's my story about how I met Elroy and the aliens.
A hamster? I waited 18 years, and you bring me a hamster?
It wasn't easy to catch, boss.
Oh, very well. Prepare test subject Alpha.
Preparing test subject Alpha.
Soon, my dear.
Hundreds will gather in Slope City Park tonight to observe our first total lunar eclipse in 11 years. The blood moon gets its name from the reddish glow cast onto the moon by the sunlight refracted in Earth's atmosphere. This phenomenon has haunted many civilizations and was often believed to signal malevolence, ill fortune, or major change.
Rats! I overslept! Again. Oh, that's probably the reporter from Slope City News. I'm coming! I should get the door. It's locked. Oh, now where did I put my keys? My keys! They must have fallen from my pocket. Just a sec!
Hello? Anybody home? Hi, I'm Peggy Wolf from Slope City News. Elroy DeLuna?
Yes, absolutely. Come on in. Thanks for coming here on a Sunday.
No problem. I wanted to get my article in before we go to print tomorrow. Shall we get started?
Sure.
Can you tell me a little bit about your project?
I'm building a rocket.
A rocket?
Yes. The first commercial rocket that can take off, reach the atmosphere, and return to land in the same spot.
Oh, cool. You mentioned you had a prototype?
Yeah, I just need to make some last-minute adjustments. It'll only take a minute. Would you mind waiting here?
Sure.
Please, make yourself at home. Shoot! This is my one chance to let the world know about the DDL-3000. I wanted to finish it last night, but obviously fell asleep. I'd better hurry upstairs and get it ready. I get 55 channels, including the science program, engineering 24/7, and NASA TV. The guidance module for my rocket. A glorified fuel tank. Best rocket fuel you can get, at least in Slope City. Whoops, the spout fell off. I'll have to reattach it. Aha! The spout that fell off the fuel canister. That'd just make a mess. I need to attach the spout to the canister first. There. Now I can fill up the rocket without spilling my precious fuel. I should install all the parts before fueling up the rocket. I need to attach the propulsion module first. The magnification on this thing is incredible. If I was a creep, I could spy on pretty much anyone from up here. A glorified fuel tank. A glorified fuel tank. I should install all the parts before fueling up the rocket. I need to attach the propulsion module first. It's a remote control, so I can launch the rocket from a safe distance. A bunch of engineering books. I've read all of them twice, at least. The Slope City Chronicle. Peggy Wolf writes for them. The propulsion module. Fuel goes in, blazing speed comes out. I got this laser cutter from Sierra's junkyard. It's missing a diamond though. My dad always used to say, pressure makes diamonds. I got this laser cutter from Sierra's junkyard. It's missing a diamond though. My dad always used to say, pressure makes diamonds. Me and my dad, a long time ago. My good old VAX mainframe. I had to pawn the screen and keyboard so I could afford the rocket fuel. I'll buy them back as soon as I get my funding. The broom I borrowed from Mrs. Kandinsky. Fits perfectly. Nice, the DDL-3000 fully assembled. All it needs now is some fuel. My pride and joy, ready for action. Miss Wolf? Hello? It's ready!
I'm coming.
May I present the DDL-3000?
Wow. It's very yellow.
Wait till you see her fly.
Before we start, can I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
So, your full name is Elroy de Luna, right?
Yeah.
Son of Diego de Luna, the famous archaeologist?
Yeah.
Author of The Legend of the Hani Pentagon?
Yeah. He spent a lot of time on that book.
Dr. de Luna went missing in 1975, right?
Yeah, well, he went on an expedition and never came back.
Is it true that he was working with Mayor Wanderbrust at the time?
I think he was, yeah.
I was 5 years old, you know?
Wasn't your dad looking for the Hani Pentagon?
Yeah. He talked about it all the time.
But what if he actually found it?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about that in a long time.
Hey, do you want to see my project or not?
Sorry. Yeah, please, go ahead.
Let me just use the remote so I can start the launch. Okay, everything is ready. Follow me. We need to take cover. For the love of...
Was that it?
No. The circuit board got fried for some reason.
Oh, should I come back later?
No. Just give me 10 minutes and I'll get a new one.
All right. Do you mind if I check out the telescope in the meantime? Is that a Telefire D2?
D3, actually. I just got it last week. Go ahead.
Awesome. Thanks.
I should hurry to Sierra's junkyard to get a new circuit board. I really hope she's there. Huh. There's that strange sound again. I think it's coming from the ceiling. I'll check it out after I've shown the reporter the DDL-3000.
Morning, Elroy. What are you doing up so early?
A reporter from Slope City News is doing an interview with me.
Oh, that girl who was poking around here before.
Yeah. Didn't you say you'd quit smoking?
The prices they charge for cigarettes today, I'm never buying another pack again. Just finishing my duty-free stash from the old airline days. I have just 73 cartons left, then I'm done for sure.
I'm getting interviewed for the Slope City Chronicle.
Reporters these days, they're getting younger and younger. Is it about that rocket of yours?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the word out so I have a better chance of getting some funding.
That's exciting. So, why are you out here chatting with me instead of in there doing your interview?
To be honest, I'm kind of nervous. Remember what happened last time?
Don't dwell on the past, kid. Just forget about that old hag's house. A little explosion never hurt anyone.
Only because Mrs. Simmons wasn't home that evening.
Quit yammering. Look at me. I could have been Mrs. Mayor now. And do you see me complaining?
Gotta go. Bye.
Yeah.
Sierra! Are you there? Darn it. She must be coding again. In the zone, she calls it. Guess I'll have to figure out how to open this myself. I don't understand why Sierra can't change this to a simple lock. I don't understand why Sierra can't change this to a simple lock. What's a gate without a proper pulley? What's a gate without a proper pulley? Sierra's dad was a clockmaker. Even the gate uses a grandfather clock mechanism. Sierra's dad was a It says, busy coding, do not disturb. Sorry, Sierra. This is an emergency. This reminds me of the pendulums in grandfather clocks. It will need something heavy to swing properly. What's a gate without a proper pulley? That's a pretty heavy tire. I don't know why Sierra doesn't just install a simpler gate. It looks like it's overheating, and the gas is running a little low.
Oh, hey, it's you. What's up, Elroy?
Quite an elaborate lock you've got there.
Pretty cool, right? Keeps all the half-wits out.
Glad to learn I'm not one of those.
Oh, wow.
Haha. Very funny.
Good job understanding how clocks work. So, what can I do for you?
You know the rocket I've been working on?
You mean that we've been working on? If I remember correctly, I wrote the firmware for it.
All right, no need to nitpick, but yeah. Well, the FR128 circuit board is fried.
What do you mean fried? Did you set the CMOS jumper exactly the way I told you?
CMOS jumper?
Jeez. Man, you're supposed to be the hardware guy.
I was wondering if you had a replacement.
I only have an FR512. It'll work just as well, but using that much memory is total overkill for what you're trying to do. Not to mention a huge waste of money.
I promise I'll take good care of it, and I'll set the DDoS jumper.
CMOS jumper. Don't screw it up this time.
All right, got it. Thanks, Sierra.
The things I do for my friends.
What are you working on?
I'm coding the engine for my next space game. It's gonna have super smooth scrolling and render dozens of enemies at the same time.
You mean kind of like Blobs from Outer Space?
Do not mention that game to me again.
It was a great game.
Until the publisher screwed me over and stole my code. The new game's gonna be so much better. Just not sure what I'm gonna call it yet. Any ideas for a name?
There.
That's funny.
Later. These cars have been here for decades. Sierra emptied the gas tanks a long time ago. My pride and joy. It's still missing something. Here we go. Whoops. Almost forgot again. CMOS jumper set and ready to go. There.
Oh, look! A bird! It seems to really like your rocket.
All right. Everything's ready for launch.
Oh, no. The bird might get hurt. We need to find a way to make it leave first. Shoo! Shoo!
See, it won't listen. Let me try. Shoo!
What about the chimney? Maybe we could light a fire?
And smoke it out?
Yeah, but gently?
I guess we can try. A little fire might be able to convince the bird up there to leave my rocket alone.
Huh.
A bunch of engineering. My good old va- I had to pawn the screen and keyboard so I could afford the rocket fuel. I'll buy them back as soon as I get my funding.
Huh.
A little fire might be able to convince the bird up there to leave my rocket alone. These are absolutely yummy. I lost 15 pounds after switching to a Wonder Shake only diet.
The Inca sometimes...
Hi again, Mrs. Kandinsky.
How's it going, Elroy?
Could I borrow your matches for a while?
You mean like you borrowed my broom? I haven't seen it in months.
What broom?
See? That's what I'm talking about.
All right, sorry. I'll get it back to you soon, I promise.
You better. Here, you can keep 'em. I have plenty.
Thanks.
Huh.
A little fire might be able to convince the... I think I'll need some paper first. Ah, there. Paper will catch fire faster than a log.
Oh, poor guy.
Sorry, little fella. Science comes first. My pride and joy. Ready for action. There. I think we're ready, Miss Wolf. Remember, the launch is the easy part. What's really impressive is the landing. We should get to safety. Follow me. Preparing for launch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launching!
Wait, what was that?
Oh no, Elroy! Are you okay?
That was quite a landing.
Haha, very funny. Something must have gone wrong with the controls.
I saw some kind of electrical discharge. Maybe that had something to do with it?
I'd better go check the damage.
Brace yourself. It's not pretty.
Oh, wow. It's ruined. 9 months, and all my savings. I'll never get funding now.
Sorry about your roof. And your rocket. Maybe you can still save part of it?
I need to go up and check. Oh, man. see. Oh my. It's completely destroyed. Months of hard work for nothing. It's The magnification on this thing is incredible. Oh, great. But wait, what's that glowing thing down there? Maybe I can see it better from downstairs. Holy cow, what a mess. But hey, what's that glowing thing up there? Is that what's been making the noise? Holy cow, is that what's been making the noise? My good old, I guess. Ah, the broom I borrowed from Mrs. Kandinsky.
Whoa, what is it? A radio or something?
Someone must have hidden it a long time ago. Nobody did any fixing up there since my dad disappeared. Until now.
Hey, look! There's some kind of button in the middle. Something's happening.
Holy cow.
Is that who I think it is?
Wait, is this thing on? Sayak. All right, let's do this.
Dad!
Hello, son. You must be wondering where I am. I have no idea how long this message will take to get to you, or how long it's been for you.
18 years.
I don't think he can hear you.
I'm losing all sense of time here. You remember the story about the Hani Pentagon I used to tell you at bedtime? It turns out, it's all true.
I knew it.
There's a whole new world out here, son. My business partner, Cyril Wonderbrust, trapped me here.
What?
He took something back with him. Something dangerous. I need you to get help and come find me. You'll need the gate crystal. If I know Cyril as well as I think, he'll keep it close. Once you have the crystal, find the Hani Pentagon. Check my book for clues. I love you, son. I never wanted this to happen, but I'm stuck here. And you're my only hope.
Oh my god, do you realize what this means? All these years, everyone's been saying the Hani Pentagon is just a legend. I have to tell my boss. This is gonna be the story of the decade.
Dad? He's alive?
Yeah, and we are going to find him.
We?
Yeah, didn't you hear him? He said to get help. I'm your help.
I don't know. Where do we even start?
We start by figuring out where the Hani Pentagon is. Get your dad's book and meet me in my office at Slope City News.
But my roof. What if it rains?
I actually know a guy. But it's Sunday, and I don't think he'll be able to help you out before tomorrow.
Look, I need to process this.
Sure, I understand. Take as much time as you need. I'll be at my office. I can start trying to figure out what the heck happened in 1975.
Dad, could you really be alive? All right. So, where did I put Dad's book? A bunch of engineering books. A bunch of The Legend of the Hani Pentagon by Diego de Luna, my dad. A bunch of engineering books. I've read all of them twice, at least.
A fire needs kindling, something to burn, and oxygen. The symbols in the book look almost identical to the ones on this box. The symbols in...
It's completely destroyed. Months of hard work for nothing. It looks pretty sturdy, but I'd rather not mess with it. The magnification on this thing... It's completely destroyed.
I don't have another copy of this book. I'd better be careful with it.
It looks pretty sturdy.
I don't have another copy of this book. I'd better be careful with it.
Nah, this laser cutter is meant for metal objects, and it's still missing a diamond head. It looks pretty sturdy, but I'd rather not mess with it. I'll need to get a real bed one of these days. I'll need to... All these elaborate plans, just to embarrass myself in front of a journalist. An old Greystone I tried to fix up. Turned out it was useless, so I stripped it for spare parts. Too bad. Could have really used some help around here.
Hey, Elroy!
Yeah?
What did you say to that girl? She ran off like the devil was chasing her.
We found a message from my dad.
Diego? What did it say?
I think he may be alive.
Holy macaroni, alive? Alive where?
I'm not sure. Somewhere far away, he said.
Well, are you gonna find out?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? Why the hell not?
I have to fix my roof. It might rain.
What do you mean, rain? This is Slope City. It hasn't rained in months.
To be honest, it's really hard for me to wrap my head around it. It took me a long time to get over my dad being gone. Now that I have a chance to learn more about all that, I'm afraid of what I might find. I'm afraid of feeling like I felt back then again.
You never get over losing a parent, believe me. It just becomes part of who you are. All those feelings, they are repressed, maybe faded, but they are still there, real and deep. If I had a chance to have one more conversation with my father or mom, I would take it in a second. Trust me, Elroy, if you don't go after this, you'll regret it forever.
Maybe you're right.
Darn right I am. Now, get your ass moving and do this.
Okay.
You made it.
Hi.
Listen, I wanted to apologize for earlier. I got a little excited, but I can't imagine how you must be feeling right now.
That's all right. It's been 18 years. But I think I'm ready to find out what really happened to my dad.
You sure you're okay? We can give it a few days.
No, yeah, I'm sure.
Let's do this. Here, I brought the book. These letters and numbers could be useful. These letters and numbers could be useful. To think that the biggest mystery of our time could be hidden inside the San Gallardo Valley.
It's a big valley with a lot of desert.
What do you know about these Ryongi?
Nobody really knows who they were. They seem to appear in a certain moment in history without clear continuity. There, those numbers.
It looks like a coordinate. 34.0584 degrees north.
Wait, isn't there supposed to be a second number?
Oh.
Oh, what?
Oh, must have gotten some rocket fuel on it. Well, we have the latitude at least. Do you have a map? And a pencil?
Let me check. There should be pencils in the cup behind you.
34.0584 degrees north. This means the location is somewhere along this horizontal line. Shoot, that's literally hundreds of miles of desert. This is pointless. We'll never be able to search that whole area.
Wait, I might have some clues to narrow it down. I've been looking through our database for news from 1975, when your father disappeared, trying to spot anything weird, anything that stands out. And there are 3 things. Zarya Wonderbrust died in an accident in 1975. We should try to find out more about that.
Wait, Zarya? That sounds familiar. I remember my neighbor Mrs. Kandinsky talking about her. I think she used to date Mayor Wonderbrust.
Maybe you should go talk to her again. Zarya Wonderbrust died in an accident in 1975. We should try to find out more about that.
Wait, I remember my neighbor I think she used to...
Maybe you should go talk to her again. Pompous Compass went out of business in 75.
Pompous what?
The Compass Company. It went bankrupt that same year. Apparently, there were hundreds of reports of compasses spinning uncontrollably around a certain area. Wait, you have got to be kidding me. Charles McGee was the founder and CEO?
You mean Space Blanket Charlie from Park Square?
Yup. You should go talk to him. This article is about a missing train station.
Train station?
The San Gallardo Express went from 13 stops to 12 that year.
Well, why is that significant?
It isn't in itself, but when I went to check where the missing station was, all information connected to it was redacted.
Like someone was covering it up?
Possibly. Maybe you can ask around Slope City Station, see what you can find out.
All right, got it. Go see Space Blanket Charlie, talk to Mrs. Kandinsky, and snoop around the train station. What about the crystal my dad mentioned?
Let me worry about that part. I'll be here trying to figure out a plan.
Hi.
Hey, Elroy.
All right, back to the grind.
Good luck.
My dad's book. I've never quite gotten around to reading it.
Give us back our sport! Fix the basketball court!
Give us back our sport! Fix the basketball court!